I came on here and I criticized Tony Khan, rightfully so, for not being a strong leader because he's just been letting the talent run all over him. I said he had to be a strong leader or hire someone that could be like a Vince McMahon type who don't take nonsense from his talent. And he finally did something that's absolutely correct that should have been done, quite frankly, when they had Brawl Out. He fired CM Punk. Welcome to Ray Dog's Random Thoughts.
Ray Dog's Random Thoughts. Breaking news.
AEW has fired CM Punk. Let's go straight to the story from ESPN. And right here, let's just dive right in. All Elite Wrestling, and this has had to have been a tough decision for Tony Khan, so I definitely have to give him his well due for this because it had to be done though. It had to be done. The guy was just running amok, and if he's gonna lunge at his boss like that, yeah, he's a loose cannon. He's done in wrestling, in my opinion. Who's gonna hire this guy? He alienated WWE and now AEW, arguably the largest two companies this side of America. He's not going to be able to wrestle anywhere and get top money anymore. Chris Jericho said it, and I said it too. He definitely was like a cancer. But let's continue the story here. All Elite Wrestling fires top star CM Punk with cause. And they had to. If you have it on video, and you know, if it's on video showing that he attacked Jack Perry first and then lunged at his boss and said, I quit. No, you don't quit, buddy. You're out of here. All Elite Wrestling, I said it before, he's a narcissist. He's a narcissistic idiot. Loose cannon. Immature. Does not know how to be professional. He talks a good game, but he does not back it up. And I hope FTR don't try to start anything because it's absolutely the right move. All Elite Wrestling on Saturday, which is today, announced that it has fired top star CM Punk with cause after AEW investigated an incident that occurred during its All-In pay-per-view show last Sunday at Wembley Stadium in London. Punk and fellow AEW wrestler Jack Perry, you know, secretly you have to imagine that many wrestlers are very happy with Jack Perry right now. I know they are. Many of them wanted this guy out of there, and essentially Jack Perry got it done. He got under his skin, and like a loose cannon, he attacked. But nonetheless, Jack Perry, the son of the late actor Luke Perry, reportedly got into a physical altercation backstage during the pay-per-view event. Now, I'm not celebrating the fact that the guy got fired, but the fact of the matter, he had to go. He really did. He was not playing nice with many of the people there. You can't say that AEW didn't try to accommodate this guy as best as they could. They gave him his own show, for goodness sakes, to keep him away from people that he was having incidents with, and he still finds a way to get into it. One might argue, why did AEW have him be the one to tell Jack Perry he couldn't use real glass? I mean, were they setting him up for failure to know that he was going to snap? I don't know. I'm just speculating, but let's just continue reading here. So, this is the AEW statement, which was issued on X, formerly Twitter, and it said, Punk's wrestling and employment contracts have both been terminated. Following the investigation, the AEW Discipline Committee met and later convened with outside legal counsel before making a unanimous recommendation to AEW owner Tony Khan that CM Punk be terminated with cause. AEW's statement read, Khan, AEW's CEO, general manager, and head of creation, said in an accompanying statement that he wishes he didn't have to share this news, but made the decision in the best interests of the many amazing people who make AEW possible every week. AEW is scheduled to have a pay-per-view All Out on Sunday at the United Center in Chicago, the day after its weekly Saturday Collision television show in the same building. Punk, whose real name is Phil Brooks, is a Chicago native and a major star in the city. Phil played an important role in AEW, and I thank him for his contributions, Khan said in his statement. The termination of his AEW contracts with cause is ultimately my decision and mine alone. Punk, 44, returned to the AEW in June after suffering a torn bicep in a match last September. After that match last year, Punk engaged in a controversial news conference and then reportedly got into a physical altercation with AEW wrestlers Matt Jackson, Nick Jackson, and Kenny Omega, who are also company executive vice presidents. Punk said in June that he apologized to Khan about what he had said in the news conference. The incident in September of 2022 came after AEW wrestler Adam Hangman Page went off script in a televised interview segment with Punk, bringing up things the two did not agree would be talked about and things Punk said were not true. Punk said nothing was done to Page for indiscretions. It poisoned everything for me, and it made it all really, really ugly. And that was what set all of this in motion. And here we are over a year later, and ain't nothing been done about it, Punk told ESPN in June. This belief among people in the locker room was that Punk had gotten another wrestler, Colt Cabana, fired from AEW, or at least tried to do so. Punk and Cabana used to be close friends, but had an ugly falling out. And I'm not really need to go back into all that stuff. The fact of the matter is, it had to be done. It really had to be done. There was no choice in the matter. He had to go. So, I'm curious, what do you think? Do you think that Tony Khan made the right decision? I know what my answer is. Absolutely. It should have been done after Brawl Out. The way how he conducted himself and made Tony Khan look like an idiot. Now, I am hoping that some of the other stars in this company, well, they don't call them stars here, but some of the other wrestlers take note and understand that if Tony Khan can fire CM Punk, who was arguably one of their cash cows, he can fire anyone. So you need to stay in line. This is going to send a message to the rest of the locker room, and things should be smooth. Now we don't know how All In is it all out is gonna go Sunday in Chicago, but if the Chicago people have any brains, they would understand that the guy had to go, no matter if he's from Chicago or not. He was a menace, and he was a cancer on the roster. You can't go lunging yourself at your boss. You can't go hitting your fellow coworkers. It's just something that should not be done. So leave a like, share, and subscribe. And do you think that CM Punk should have been fired the first time, or is this just cause? Obviously, all these questions to me are simply um, rhetorical because I already know the answer, and so should you. If you don't know the answer, I don't know what to tell you except